It's time for Lander Lobos baseball on County 10. Coming up, the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. Coming up, a preview of today's game and catching up with the team. Now, let's send it over to Wyatt Barichka, who has the call for today's games.
Well, let's try this one more time here as we are live from Riverton, Wyoming. Some cloudy conditions. Set this one up for the Mother's Day semifinals between your Lander Lobos and the Gillette Hitmen from Gillette, Wyoming. My name is Wyatt Barichka. It's the first time County 10 is bringing you coverage of Lander Lobos baseball live on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM and streaming video on our website at county10.com. If you go to the sports tab and see that sports live stream button, click on that and you'll be able to find the stream of this contest. We're also live on YouTube and Facebook as well. If there's other ways you can tune into this game, plenty of ways to watch a great day of baseball, especially on Mother's Day here in Riverton, Wyoming. This game was originally supposed to be played in Lander, but the field conditions in Lander, lots of moisture came in last night as I was driving part of that, coming back from the Green River contest with the Lander Legends, and not surprised the field conditions were as how they were this morning as I got word from Kelly Reese, who's been awesome job helping me out and helping me get this going for the Lander Lobos this season. And we are here. Conditions on the baseball field, like I mentioned, kind of water puddles everywhere and just wet on the dirt and all over the grass. It was unsafe for players to play on, and luckily the Riverton Senior Babe Ruth team was willing to let Lander finish this tournament out today. And the story so far in this one is not a complete game been made. Games have been called at the time limit mark because the hour 40 minutes have come in, so that's something we're definitely going to be looking out for in this contest as well. Last game, Rock Springs defeated, Glen Rock, with a final of 17-5, if I am correct on that score, and Rock Springs able to advance to the championship game early today. The Cheyenne Coyotes were able to be victorious over the Casper Crosshairs, as Casper Crosshairs, a new Senior Babe Ruth team in the Wyoming ranks as well. As I'm Wyatt Barichka, bringing you guys today's coverage of Lander Lobos baseball. We'll give you a preview of this matchup as well as I talked with David Reese early this week and previewed this game. As teams are getting warmed up here, they had to get the field and diamond ready to go in this one. We're going to step aside for our first time out. When we come back, I did catch up with David Reese. You're listening to Lander Lobos Baseball on County 10.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
David Reese, head coach of the Lander Lobos. And Coach, before we get into the scrimmages last weekend, just kind of what are you looking forward to most this season?
We're just looking to get better. We have a pretty young team this year, so we're going to have to coach these kids up. We've got a few that have never actually been on a diamond before, so us three as coaches, me and Shannon Stevenson and Ryan Carey, we're just trying to make these young men better players and better people all around.
Last Saturday and Sunday, you had some scrimmages, and just kind of what did you take from those scrimmages that's going to help you kind of with this season as it starts this weekend?
Our first scrimmage on Saturday, it was against Otto, I believe, yeah. They were a pretty young team, and we hit the ball well, we fielded the ball well, and then we had the Rage come in. Our I'm not taking anything away from them. They're a 19U team. They have some 20-year-olds on their team. But, and I've told Sean O'Brate this I don't know how many times, that there's no such thing as perfection, but there's nothing wrong with striving towards it. So that's what we need to just keep working, keep plugging away.
Yeah, getting better each and every day is the best way to say it. Coach, just talk about your guys' impact in the community. Obviously, there's a great support for the community. So what's that been like as your tenure head coach?
Oh, it's been great. This Lander community, they've been supportive of us for, this is my 5th year helping coach this team. I'm not going to say I've been coaching this team because I have 2 assistants that are great. But this Lander community is just, they're outstanding. We've been to 4 state titles in the past 4 years, Pacific Northwest the past 4 years, and they always come out, in groves. They always help contribute to make sure these young men get the experiences that, a lot of kids will never see, or a lot of young men will never see.
It's a great community show. Coach, when I get to call your games, I'm going to always ask you this question. It's going to be, what's going to be the X factor this season that ultimately gets you guys into that 5th straight championship game?
The X factor, I think, right now is we really don't have a solid team leader. We need somebody to step up real big and just take that role on. I have 3 captains, and I've been preaching to all 3 of them. One of you guys has got to step up, and because in the years past, like last year, it was my son. He would always, you guys are doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, and this is what we need to do. And that's what I'm trying to instill in the older young men, is you have got to be a leader. And once you take that lead role, others will follow you no matter what. You gotta voice your opinion. You have to say, look, guys, we got to do this, this, and this to get better. And other than that, as long as we hit the ball, it's like I told them earlier, it's a simple game. Hit the ball, throw the ball, catch the ball. So, that's about all we can really teach, is just the basics of the game, especially with how young we are. So,
perfect, Coach. Anything I left out? Anything you want to mention?
I want to give a shout out to a few of my young men that actually went on to college. Paxton Reese, obviously. Keegan Stevenson, obviously. We have Evan's getting looked at. Evan Stevenson is getting looked at by some colleges. Dominique Szanka, my oldest son, Peyton Reese, Mason Kronk. None of this would have happened without those young men. So they taught the younger group a lot. And Taylor Pierce, I want to mention him. He's from Orland. He traveled back and forth to Lander last year. But other than that, I think we'll be okay. We just had to get them first game jitters out. We got stomped pretty good, so that was hopefully an eye awakening.
And that was David Reese. As we're going to step aside for a timeout. We'll be back after this, get you guys' lineup and recap yesterday's action. This is Lander Lobos Baseball on County 10.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts.
This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Lander Lobos in the position they in after going 2-0 yesterday, starting off against Glen Rock. That was the second morning game. They would come out with a 6-0 victory over the Glen Rock Babe Ruth Rams. Lander would score 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and 2 in the fourth. This game only got 4 innings of play in as they were able to shut out Glen Rock in the contest. Connor Higginbottom pitched 4 innings, 9 strikeouts, and had 3 walks in the contest for the Lobos as they get the win again 6-0 against the Glen Rock Senior Babe Ruth team. Then they would take on the Casper Crosshairs, and they would put on a showing. Only 3-inning contest, but it would be pretty much over from the start. 11 runs in the first, 4 in the second, and just 1 in the third. As a pitching day for Evan Stevenson, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, and only allowed 1 hit in all 3 innings of play. So unfortunately not a no-hitter, but he's able to have a pretty good showing in this one. Connor Higginbottom is going to pitch for the Lobos in this one. Is taking a look at the Gillette Hitmen lineup today. Austin Ham, Peyton Gortney, or hopefully I pronounced that correctly, Aiden Peterson, Tyson Murdick, Talon Remington, Keaton Crows, Chance McKee, Colt Ubrig, hopefully I said that one correctly as well, Fisher Smith, and Cody Herman are going to be the 10 batters in this one, the one of them being the DH in the contest. They are the away team in the black and green uniforms. I believe it's a black uniform with the green pinstripes, multiple pinstripes, white numbers, white letters. They do got the white bottoms with the black helmets in the contest. Lobos will be in their home green uniforms, the ones that they wore winning the state championship last season. That was their 4th appearance in the contest. White numbers, white sleeves, Lobos across the chest. And this one is taking a look. Your Palace Pharmacy starting lineup brought to you by Palace Pharmacy, locally owned and locally loved. Make sure you stop into Palace Pharmacy today in Lander, just by Lander Valley High School. Connor Higginbottom is going to be the pitcher with Evan Stevenson playing the catcher duties. Sam Bush plays first with Will Bush playing second. It'll be Caden Roden at shortstop with Darius Boyer at third. Zach Ward playing the left field with Caleb Bartoni, who is in his first season with this team, and Juan Herrera going to play right field for the Lobos. Again, winner of this contest will play the Rock Springs Spartans. After the conclusion of this one, I'm assuming it will be a break for the team that is playing currently. One of these teams playing Lander number 1 seed out of their pool, defeating Glen Rock, and also defeating, the Casper Crosshairs. And Giant Coyotes get a win in the 3rd seed pool games. And like I mentioned just moments ago, Rock Springs putting on a show against Glen Rock. I'm trying to get the game changer pulled up here. They're not got anything set up yet, but we will have that one. That's going to help us a little bit as far as how many pitch counts and everything in this one. And shout out to Kelly Reese for providing the game changer that is available for us in this one. Again, big shout out to Porter's Tailgate for the sponsor of our pregame show. I know warm weather is coming, but there is still an opportunity to heat your home with wood gas or pellet stoves. Make sure you stop in Porter's on North Federal and Riverton, and online at portersmvs.com. As Connor Higginbottom again warming up here for the Lobos. Most of the time we'll play first base when he's not on the mound duties. We'll talk about more about this Lobos team as this game will progress throughout the day. Lobos head coached by David Reese, who is in his 5th year looking to be coaching a 5th straight potential championship appearance team this season. 25th year coaching baseball. He's also helped with Shannon Stevenson and Ryan Carey. Shannon Stevenson also in his 5th year for this Lobo squad, as you know, conditions feel a little bit better for this contest. Lots of moist and precipitation in this area. It was raining with not big raindrops, but raining the first 2 games in. Now we are seeing a lot better playing conditions here in this one. It's going to be coming up to bat. It will be Austin Ham to start things off, the right-hand batter for the Hitmen of Gillette. First pitch gets inside for strike 1. And already Higginbottom's got himself a strike early in the count, 0-1. Again, live here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. Want to wish all mothers a happy Mother's Day here, and my mom's tuning in. Happy Mother's Day to her, as that's in for strike 2. And already Ham behind on the count with an 0-2. Higginbottom for the Lobos looking to get an early strikeout here. So he will deliver the 0-2 count. This one swung fouled backwards for remaining an 0-2 count. We got a race for the baseball, and Ham continues to fight here. Watch both pitches. First 2 pitches go by for strikes. Swung on that one. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. And Connor Higginbotham gets an early strikeout. Trying to get our scoreboard fixed up, is still getting the technical difficulties. We were planning to be outside if these games were in Lander. Again, field conditions moved the games to Riverton, and luckily there was enough room in the press box to give ourselves a spot. This will bring up Peyton Gutney. Peyton Cotney, excuse me. His first pitch will go low for ball 1. So first ball pitch there by Higginbotham, and another thing we'll see through this contest is the amount of baseballs being used, as that one gets the inside part of the zone for strike 1. Usually one of the coaches or one of the teams is drying off all the baseballs with all the water that gets on the baseballs when it's on the ground or in the dirt. Higginbotham delivers the 1-1 count. Goes inside for ball 2. 2-1 the count now for Gutney. Gutney, hopefully I say it correctly. Early out, nobody on. Just the second batter in the top of the first. Delivers. Could go low outside for ball 3. It's an early 3-1 count. Higginbotham behind on the pitcher. Has already got a strikeout in the contest, going 4 pitches with the first batter. 3-1 count here. Delivers and got him for strike 2. Just graces the outside part of that zone. It makes the count full. 3-2. Higginbotham delivers, and it's just going to miss him. And Higginbotham will lose Gotney as he walks slowly to first base, or jogs his way, excuse me. Hitmen coached by Jordan Jackson for Gillette. Defeated Cheyenne yesterday. I believe they fell to Rocks, or defeated Rock Springs. I'm not mistaken, trying to make sure I get the correct scores from yesterday. 1 on, 1 out. Nobody on 0-0 count. First pitch outside for ball 1. Get Evan Stevenson. Pitched yesterday. Only allowed 1 hit in the contest and a 16-0 shutout. And Higginbottom also pitching yesterday, had a pretty good showing. Here's a delivery. Man goes for a steal. Stevenson throw down to Rowan. Takes a bounce, though. It's going to advance to second is Gottney. Pitch was ruled as a strike, so it's a 1-1 count. Higginbottom's got one on second. Higginbottom doesn't look at second, delivers, swing and a miss for strike two. And Higginbottom is attacking the zone quite often, not really missing that zone at all. Delivers just high and outside for ball two, so a 2-2 count early in this at bat here for Aiden Peterson, playing first base today. Peterson facing a 2-2 count here. Delivers, swung on. This is going to go to Rowan, and that will be out number two. As Codney went back, and luckily Caden Rowan was right there for the out. So 2 outs now, and this will bring up Tyson Merdink, who will play center field, number 25 for the Hitmen. Right-hand batter again, going. Higginbottom now checks second. First time he's done that, swung on. We rule a strike. Didn't look like it fouled, just hit Stevenson's chest piece. The Lobos will look to get into that Mother's Day championship. If they can pull it off here in this one, they'll take on Rock Springs, whoever wins this contest, the Spartans. Higginbottom from the stretch. Here's the delivery. We'll go low for ball one. 1-1 count here for Merdink. Another thing kind of being here for all the games so far, Higginbottom delivers that low ball. That's going to go past Stevenson. Advancing to third is Cotney. He gets the third on a pass pitch.
Hey, now let's go, deep breath.
Another thing, too, is how many cars will potentially get hit in this contest. Is I happen to have my car be one of those victims of a foul ball. And some of them have been line drives, and I believe one got it dead as that one swing and miss for strike two. Evens the count at 2 apiece. One scoring position in third. Higginbottom trying to get out of this inning here. Has a pretty good start to the pitch. This would be pitch number 20 for Higginbottom. Looks to end the inning here. Here's the pitch, high, and we'll make the count full.
Half step, kid.
So 3-2 count, 2 outs, 1 on third. Looking to avoid at least a run coming in. Pitch, swung, foul. This will stay alive here for Tyson Merdink. We'll play center. We will approach the bottom of the first, potentially here. Conley on third, takes a big lead. Warrior hovers that third base. Higginbottom delivers. Going to be just high, and Higginbottom loses another batter. That's his second walk of the contest. This will bring up the catcher, Talon Remington. Wears number 0. Rocking some pink gloves, batting gloves, with some pink, looks like wrist braces. I could be wrong there, but kind of what it looks like with those gloves as he steps in to the right batter's box. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Higginbottom gets the sign, looks for the first pickoff attempt there. Throw to Bush, Sam Bush. Will result in nothing As Murnick stays safe on first. Still a 0-0 count here for Remington. Higginbotham has runner go. Stevenson catches the steal. That was definitely something for a potential double steal. Stevenson doesn't go for it. So count 0-1 now. First pitch caught looking. Got runners on second and third now. Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. Just like that, 0-2 count. Higginbotham get something going here, get the out with having Gillette leaving 2 on. 0-2 count here. Remington watches, swings. This goes down just the first base side, and looks like a little breeze carries that one. And we remain 0-2 count here. Higginbotham doing a good job as far as placing where he wants him at. He's doing a good job of him and Stevenson. Seems like got a good connection. Again, these are the first official games. This pitch goes low and outside for ball one. Again, you heard David Reese early in the pregame show. We were reflecting on the scrimmage games, and we got time. As we umpire checks the crow's desk and thought he had 2-2 count. I have 1-2, and that gets fixed. So everybody up here is correct. 1-2 count, but as we were saying, these are the first games that count as Remington gets it, rolls grounder, nice toss there, and they don't get it though. And it's going to be bases. Not sure what happened, but Higginbotham and Sam Bush were on first. Looks like it's going to be safe. I don't know what the umpires are going to talk about. One does come in, though. We're going to see what happens here. Making the play was Will Bush. He underhit it to first, and they're going to just rule him safe, which means Gillette gets the first run as Higginbotham will have one reach on the air. So again, runners on the corners. Remington sits on first. Sitting on third is Murnick. This is bringing us up Keating Craig, the left fielder. There's a steal right there, and trying to grab it, can't do it though, is Darius Boyer, and it will go into left field. Zach Ward will corral it, and it brings in yet another run for the Gillette Hitmen, and runners on first and second now. What could have been a scoreless inning for the Gillette Hitmen will now be 2 runs coming in. And then you're going to say that one's also reached on the error. So the ball goes past Boyer. The first pitch goes in low for ball one. Higginbotham now just trying to get out of this inning with 2 outs. Oh, actually, that was ruled a strike. Swing, I didn't see the swing part come in. Higginbotham delivers the 0-1. That one goes in the dirt. That one will be called ball one. We are even count at 1 apiece here. Chance McKee, second baseman today, currently up to bat here. Higginbotham delivers, swung on. This will bounce third base side foul. Make the count 1-2. 7th batter in the lineup. And Stevenson will get the call from the coaches and give it off to Higginbotham. Delivers, swung, foul tipped. Not strike 3, but it will be fouled, and it will remain at a 1-2 count. 2 outs, 2 on. 1 on first, 1 on second. Currently on first is Craig. He reached on the air. Remington also reached on an error, but sits at second now with the bright pink gloves. Higginbotham delivers. This one was intended to be a steal as they're to try to get the out. It is going to be foul. Couldn't making the play with Sam Bush. Just couldn't find it with the gray clouds in the sky. I say the weather has improved. The sky has not. Remain at a 1-2 count here. 2-0 your score on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Again, first time we're able to bring you guys Lander Lobos coverage. Big thanks to Kelly Reese, David Reese, and the Lander Lobos as Higginbotham steps off the mound. Thought about pickoff attempt. Nobody was there on second. And this is just to keep everybody honest. Remains at a 1-2 count, 2 outs. This one's a pickoff attempt. Staying safe on second is Remington. Now Remington is making Higginbotham play the pickoff game coming. We still sit with a 1-2 count with Chance McKee. He will swing on this one, third base side. Is this one going to drop fair? They're going to say that one hits foul as it hits the fence on the third base side. And continuing the fight is McKee. Take the walk back. He is grabbing his own bat. Fighting with a 1-2 count. Takes time, and they're seeing the dry ball exchange. This one just to try to dry it off. Like we're going to see quite a bit during this game. 1-2 count. Your score 2-0 here. McKee Higginbotham tries to pick off, gives it off to Rowan. Is staying safe is Remington. Once again, Remington is making Higginbotham continuing to play pickoff. This one popped up. This is going to go over the fence and almost caught there by one of the fans. He wasn't able to catch it, though. Everybody's laughing. That was a fair attempt there. And like I say, we continue a 1-2 count here, 2 outs. As we could have been 2 out. There could have been the top of the first over at 20 pitches. Higginbotham has pitched 15 pitches since then. Sitting at 35 pitches already in the first. These games have not gotten into the 5th inning as that one goes for a ball. Remington, goes to third. Now you set up that double steal. Remington sits at third. McKee gets the sign from the coach. This is the first time the count's changed in a minute. 2-2 count, 2 out, delivers, swung on. Rowan's going to try to glove it. He does. Can he get it to first in time? It hits the hopper and safe. So Gillette brings in yet another run. Remington scores. The ball just a little slower probably than expected for Rowan to get it over there to first. The one hopper. It's going to be an infield single on that one. Higginbotham now will deliver the first pitch there for Colt Ubrig. Hopefully I say that correctly. Playing third base, first pitch strike. And again, we're seeing Gillette going on one of these 2-out rallies. Only 3 runs are accounted for, but what was the start is that one fouls off the third base side, goes to the batting cage. And the count 0-2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs. So we're going to see Higginbotham check second. Here's the delivery, swung on, foul. Off to the third base side again. Still set 0-2. This will be the 41st pitch for Higginbotham. So we see batter number 8 up in Cole Ugrig. Here's delivery. Ugrig lets that go by for ball 1. It's now 1-2 count. Still 2 outs. Lobos just trying to get out of here with little damage. As they're batting yesterday, as this pitch is going to go past Stevenson. Stevenson will grab it. It looks like it bounced off of Stevenson's face mask. Ball there. Runners advance a base. You got a runner on third and a runner on second. Craig on third, McKee on second. We still sit with a 2-2 count here. Higginbotham. Had a pretty good pitching day, looking to try to continue that. That swung on. This is going to drop for at least a single. And getting the RBI single as there is coming to run. Rowan doesn't throw in. So Ugrig will have a 2-run RBI single. Bringing in both Craig and McKee. Oh, and just hangs in there up in the air for just a little bit and drops. Bartoni was the one who was able to corral it and bring it in. Either way, 2 scores still come on the board. It is now 5-0. We are still in the top of the first. Again, we want to mention our 40-minute rule has been used twice now. Games have gone no more than, I believe, 4 innings in the contest. Higginbotham delivers the first pitch. Stevenson's get the throw down. He's in there in time and does get him. Ugrig steal the second, can't go it, but Stevenson gets the throw down, and they finally get out of this inning with 5 runs scored. Lander going to try to get things started. It will be Higginbotham, Will Bush, and Evan Stevenson due up after these messages live on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
I hope out wide left. They don't have any.
Ensuring you never forget your best memories, but also protecting your future adventures. Tyler Watson and State Farm is a proud supporter of the current and future Riverton Wolverine.
Wide right, McGuffey back to pass, shows the ball, throws again, looking in the end zone is DeVries. Touchdown, Riverton!
Find us on our website at ensuringriverton.com or stop by our office at 618 East Washington Avenue to discuss protecting your future. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
It's time to welcome Sutherland's Spring Catalog. It's full of hundreds of deals to help you save even more. Win big. Sign up in-store for your chance to win a Sea-Doo jet ski and trailer. Get up to 12 months special financing on your purchase when you pay with your Sutherland's credit card. Minimum purchase required. See store for details. Sutherland's Spring Catalog is full of can't-miss deals. Stop by the store and pick one up today or check it out online at Sutherlands.com. Sutherland's, your spring home improvement store.
You're tuned into Lander Lobos Baseball. ball on County 10's YouTube page.
Sitting or heading into the bottom of the first, Connor Higginbotham, Will Bush, Evan Stevenson due up here for the Lobos as they trail 5-0. It was 2-0 with 2 outs, and the Gillette Hitmen proceed to get 3 more added runs in that one. Higginbotham pitched 44 pitches in that first inning, with 29 of those being strikes. So we're about to see the throwdown in his second. It's always the sign of the inning or the bottom of the first coming up. Again, Connor Higginbotham pitching here. We get the pitcher-pitcher matchup early on. Yes, it's a unique helmet there. It's a helmet of cash, I guess is the best way to put it. Higginbotham, like we said, early for pitcher-pitcher battle. He's lets that first pitch go by for strike one, 0-1 count, as the Lobos facing 5-run deficit here. That's right. Here's the delivery. This one, not about check swing. They do not say he went, so it'll be ball one. Austin Ham, the pitcher for the Hitmen. Talon Remington going to be playing catching duties. Aiden Peterson at first. Here's the delivery of the 1-1 count. Goes outside and low for ball two. Chance McKee on second. Peyton Cotney on shortstop. Cole Udrig on third. Keaton Craig left field. Tyson Murdick on center. And Fisher Smith playing right field duties. Pitch, Higginbotham fouls out one. Count evens up at 2 apiece. So 2-2 count here for Higginbotham. First batter for the Lobos. He's kind of been the leadoff hitter for the couple of games I've been to, at least scrimmage and watching part of yesterday's game. Pitch goes low again for ball three. It's the first pitcher for Austin Ham, is set to full. Here's the pitch, delivery, swung, ball four. Higginbotham's going to run down to first. He gets on with a walk, so Ham's first batter is a walk. 5 pitches in. So we'll bring up Will Bush, the second baseman today for the Lobos. Trying to get some technical difficulties between everybody. Here's the pitch. That one's going to go outside. This is a 1-0 count. There was a pickoff to attempt there for Higginbotham. He does say safe on first. Like we mentioned, Will Bush is up to bat for the Lobos, playing second today. Swings that one, fouls that off first base side. Not playable and avoids cars. And I will do my best to have a counter of how many vehicles nearly get hit or do get hit. That's been kind of rough to watch, especially if your car's been the victim in this one. Bush plans to attend CWC. See, he'll swing on that one. Bounces in fair and then goes to foul side for strike two. 1-2 the count now. His interesting fact is the only ball player to ever use classical music for a walk-up song. So he writes in his little survey. 1-2 the count for Bush. Again, facing off against Ham. It's the sign. Gets ready from the stretch. Delivers. And got him strike 3. I think he was trying to pull back, but umpire says he goes. This will bring up now Evan Stevenson. Can pretty much say it. Whatever position is on the baseball field, he'll play. He's pitcher, catcher. Mentioned the outfield. Haven't seen him play outfield yet this season. Still got 1 on, 1 out. Pickoff attempt. Higginbotham, stays safe. Stevenson will have to wait to get his first pitch of the ball game. Number 55 is Evan Stevenson. Again, we talked with David Reese. He's getting some looks at the college level. Here's the delivery. That one's going to go low for ball 1. Stevenson has a 1-0 count to start. Played football last season for the Lander Valley Tigers. Big game against Riverton. Caught the touchdown to give the Tigers a chance to win against the Riverton Wolverines, and the keeper of the goal as that pitch is in and out, outside but in the zone for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 apiece. 1 out, 1 on. Again, we sit at the bottom of the first, and here at the Lobos Mother's Day Tournament in Riverton, Wyoming. Delivery swung on Stevenson. That is going to get between second and first, and it's going to be a single. Higginbotham is going to stay on second. So he'll reach on the single out to right.
That she wrote, speech to the young.
If I'm not mistaken,
to the progress toward.
Both teams now have a hit in the contest. That's just the second hit. Theoretically, as most of these reaches have been on errors or walks.
If you are not ready for the day.
As now we will see Keenan Rowan, the shortstop for this Lobos team. Again, they got some pretty cool uniforms. The black uniforms with the logo on the back. Rowan ducks for ball 1. So early 1-0 count here, and we're seeing Ham pretty good as far as strike-wise. He's just 14 pitches in. 7 of those have been strikes. Delivery swung on. This is going to go over the first baseman. That's going to be in for a single. Here's a chance for 2. Higginbotham's going to come in and score. And now even Stevenson's coming home. This is going to be a 2-run RBI double. Keenan Rowan, what a hit there to bring in 2 runs for the Lobos and cut the lead down to 3. Bounce fair, goes foul. But that was above the first base. And man, what a crack of the bat right there from Keenan Rowan. Darius Boyer now comes and steps in the box. Right-hander wearing number 33. It's 5-2 now on your Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Bottom of the first. Lobos first time being able to bat, and they brought 2 in. Only 1 out so far. Ham will deliver. This one's going to go past the catcher. And it's going to advance Rowan to third. Just like that. It'll be a 1-0 count now. Pitch goes by Remington. You have a 1-0 count here. So once again, a runner in scoring position. Rowan's on third. Single can bring him in. Can Boyer do it? Yeah, delivers 1-0. Low again. Rowan doesn't go on the pass pitch. Boyer sees 2-0 on the scoreboard. Again, we're in Riverton, Wyoming for these games due to field conditions in Lander. So games got pushed back for allow team travel to get here, and then Game still started a little bit later than expected, but games are getting in. That's the big thing. All games, though, have been timed out. 1 hour, 40 minutes is the time. This game started around 2 o'clock as Warriors' third pitch is ball 3. So whoever wins will play Rock Springs in the Mother's Day Championship game. 3-0 pitch. Gets in there for a strike, so Boyer sees a pitch now. Now Boyer might swing on this one. Doesn't wear gloves, though. As most baseball players normally do. Boyer's fifth pitch results in a walk. Runners on the corners now. Boyer on first. Rowan on third. This will bring up Nate Childress, number 42. He is the DH for the Lobos in this lineup. First pitch goes by. Rowan doesn't go, but here's a chance Boyer to advance to second, though. So Boyer goes to 2. I gotta update my scoreboard or scorebook just to keep up with everything. You know, sometimes when a good swing and a good play comes, you kind of lose track of your scoreboard, but we're good now. Still 5-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, 2 on. 1 out still. Pitch, low again. Good job there by Remington to keep it in front of him. It's a 2-0 count. Last 6 pitches. 5 of those balls so far for the Lobos as we got a timeout on the third base side. Rowan's got to tie his shoe. That's what the delay is. We were hoping to get maybe use potentially 2 cameras, but we wanted to make sure we had room for everybody here in the press box. And yeah, we are in the press box. If we were in Lander, we were planning to be outside. So big thanks to, again, the Lander Lobos for giving us a chance to sit inside, especially at the conditions we saw. That swing there by Childress, and that will be strike 1 for him. Again, most of this team batting right for the Lobos. We Zach Ward on deck. An opportunity comes. Sam Bush sits behind him. 2-1 the count, 1 out. Delivers, swung on, and just foul as it rolled on the first baseline for a minute. Finally goes out. And the count is 2-2. 2-2 out, or 2-2 count, excuse me, 1 out. This will be the 25th pitch for Ham. As Childress once again steps in the box. Here is the delivery. Now it comes in. Ouch, and Childress is going to wear it, and the team yells and tells him to wear it, and he jogs his way down to first. And just like that, Zach Ward will come up with the bases juiced. Boyer on second, Rowan on third. Childress hit by the pitch, goes to first. And Zach Ward, the left fielder, wearing number 17 for Lander Lobos team, will look to bring in runs. 1 out, everybody on base. Ham delivers, and Zach Ward will duck for ball 1. Pitch count starting to kind of crawl up here a little bit. And Higginbottom, again, we saw him kind of have a slow start, and Ward is trying to stop it. I think they're going to say He just made that 1-1 as Ward stepped out of the box. Don't think he'd do that. He was trying to call time, didn't get it. So 1-1 the count just like that. And this will be the second pitch. Delivers, goes low. Rowan takes a big leap, but he'll jog back as that's going to be ball 2. So 2-1 count. As Zach Ward's both pitches have resulted in balls. Again, he stepped out of the box. Didn't get the time call that he was requesting. And that's where the strike comes in. And delivers, swung on. This is going to at least bring in a run. Are they going to try to turn 2? They can't. Odd bounce. Brings a run in. And Zach Ward brings in a run. I went through the glove, though, so I believe. Let's see if this is a... Yeah, they will say this was a reach on the error. So Boyer goes to third. Childress on second. Ward was able to get on. Sits at first. Here's the first baseman, Sam Bush. He'll deliver, swing, and will miss it all for strike 1. This is the 8th batter for the Lander Lobos. Gillette, I think, was looking to try to turn 2 there and couldn't do it because of the error. Hand delivers. That bounces before the plate. And that will be 1-1 count. And Bush is smiling at the umpire, trying to get things good. Now he talks with the catcher, Remington. Wearing the camo sleeves is Bush. Here's the delivery. Swung and missed again for strike 2. So 1-2 count here. We'll have more Lobos coverage this Saturday. This upcoming Saturday. When they take on the Casper Crosshairs. Day before graduation. Ham delivers from the stretch. Bounces again before home plate. Makes the count 2-2. It looks like Ham is trying to attack the low part of the zone, and right now isn't really working out for him. Ham immediately says that's the call he wants. Here's the delivery inside for ball 3. Bush makes the count full. Was behind, evened it up. Went behind, and now he sits full. Full count with 1 out. Bases, again, are full with Boyer on third. Pitch. High, and Boyer will come in and score. So there's the walk. I think we're going to get a time here on the mound. 34 pitches. 4 runs come in, and the Lobos now down by 1. Childress goes to third. Wars on second. Bush goes to first. We're getting some more player surveys coming in. I appreciate the Lobos for filling it out. I also appreciate the Legends. That's why I got to give them a shout out. I didn't give them a shout out yesterday for filling those out. So big thanks to everybody who are getting the player questionnaires and surveys in. It's a good way to know these players. And speaking of player surveys, we got Boyers who just scored after Sam Bush came on the walk, I think. Bringing a new pitcher. No, Hammond is going to stay on the mound. And he will face batter number 9, Juan Herrera. The right fielder, number 22. He's going to rock no gloves. The white helmet. Lander can get another score here, or a single might give him a lead here, depending on how far out this potential single goes. Anything really is up for grabs. 5-4 on your Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Herrera's going to see the first pitch come in. He'll let that go by for strike one. Again, like we mentioned, he's going to play right field. On deck is Bartoni, and if both of those guys are safe, we're going to be back to the top of the order with Connor Higginbotham. 0-1 delivery. That's going to bounce before the plate again. It's going to be ball one. 295 out to right and left. 315 out to dead center. That's shorter, I believe, than Lander's field. As the Legion field not far from here for the Riverton Raiders. Here's this 1-1 pitch. Herrera will swing and miss for strike two. Again, Caleb Bartoni on deck here for the Lobos. Here's pitch number 38 for him. Delivers, swung, miss, foul tip, strike three. And that will be just the second out of the inning. Bartoni is going to come up with the bases loaded. Don't want to leave the bases full here. Some of these song choices are pretty interesting. For the Lobos. Here's Bartoni. 2 outs. The Lobos trail by 1. And will deliver, and Bartoni has to look out. See that one go in for ball one. One of the parents said wear it, but go for his head. You always want to make sure you're okay. 1-0 count here. 2 outs. And will deliver. Bartoni lets that one go by, and see the umpire, if you're watching on your stream, rule that a strike. Higginbotham, top of the order, is up next here. Yeah, will deliver the 1-1 pitch from the stretch. Here's the delivery, and Bartoni wears that one and brings in a run. And Bartoni was taking the bat with, and I don't think you're allowed to take the bat with you, but you get on base as Childress will walk in. Ward goes to third, Bush on second. And Bartoni, hit by the pitch, will go to first. And now we have hit the top of the order as Connor Higginbotham, who walked on his first at-bat, will be up next to bat wearing number 10, meeting on the mound. This is just a players' meeting only, though, as the catcher walked out there and just to get things calmed down here. I'm not sure. They're looking at the bench, it feels like sometimes, but I think this is more just, let's get the final out. We only need one. Trust us. And that's part of pitching, too, is gotta let your teammates make some plays, too, here.
Hey, way to wear that, Bartoni!
So you're hearing everybody else yelling, way to wear it. Bartoni got hit in the back in the last at-bat. Higginbotham here, again, looking for a hit as he walked in his first at-bat. First pitch will go for ball one. So 1-0 the count, 2 outs. As your Fremont Therapy scoreboard says 5 apiece. Bases loaded. And delivers. Higginbotham swing and miss for strike one. Count evens up 1 apiece here. Here in Riverton, Wyoming. So we are still in the bottom of the first. Second pitch. Go for a ball. So we are already over an hour into this broadcast. Obviously, some of that being the pregame show, but this is what all the games have been today. Lots of runs coming in. As that one passes by, Ward does not go, and now everybody's got to go back. That could have been disastrous for the Lander Lobos. They only need one. Gillette only needs 1 out. So that was a ball, so the count goes 3-1. And Higginbotham is going to call time now. Lobos get a time. Three-one count again, like we mentioned. 2 outs. Again, bases are loaded. You don't want to leave the inning with everybody on. Zach Ward at third. Pitch is ball 4. And the Lobos have taken the lead as Higginbotham reaches on a walk. And you got to wonder now how this affects the pitcher, Ham. Austin Ham is seeing his 12th batter. Will Bush was credited for the first out of this inning. He should strike out swinging. Yes, Ham will deliver. Bush will duck for ball 1. Didn't even drop the bat. I could have hit the bat easily, but luckily it doesn't. So the count goes 1-0. 6-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Once again, scoreboard in check. That one hits third base side but fouled. And now Ward is making some contact, just hoping to get one in play here. Again, the second baseman wearing number 34. Approaching at the 3 o'clock hour here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. Streaming online on county10.com as well as YouTube and Facebook. Delivery. Ward, he thought about checking it, but he does go. Makes the count 1-2. Again, we're still in the first inning here. This game did start a little later than expected. Due to, again, teams having to get to Riverton. You got to clean the field, make sure it's all chocked up, ready to go. It's been pretty smooth throughout the day. Here's the swing. This one does get to third, and that's just the easy play there by Cole Ulrich to get the easy out. Steps on third. We end the inning. The bases were full, but the Lobos put up 6 runs. We'll step aside, be back after these messages, live here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM and streaming online at county10.com, as we'll be seeing the 9-10 one-hitters due up here after this timeout on KOVE.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Gales Carpet Floor & Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor & Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor & Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com. Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Tyler Watson, State Farm agent in Riverton, is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. State Farm wants to ensure you are in good hands from a variety of policies they offer, including home, auto, life, and financial services. Keep it local with Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned into Lander Lobos Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
9-10-1. Queued up here, and you're wondering why is there 10 people in this lineup, and I had to check as well. As Kelly Reese clarified, Senior Babe Ruth allows 10 hitters in their league, and it's actually a good way to make the sub with the DH without having to change the batting order, so big thanks to Kelly for clarifying that up. As coming up, it's Fisher Smith, Cody Herman, and Austin Ham dude up here. Higginbottom going to continue to pitch for the Lobos. 6-5 on your Fremont Therapy scoreboard. It's Higginbottom, pretty good first inning pitch. He did have the pitch 44 times in the contest. Here's the delivery. Smith will watch that first pitch go by. They're going to say ball one. Looks like a good pitch, but again, we're up here, not down there. I always have to make that thing, or that saying of not the umpire, I'm just saying what's happening. Here's the delivery, swung on. This is going to go to Boyer. Boyer's going to launch it over to Bush, and we'll get the 5-3 out routine play right there to have out number one of the top of the second. Again, Lander home team in this contest because of their seeding. They are the higher seed between them and Gillette. As both teams have green, you're seeing blue. That's just how the logo was for the Gillette Hitmen. So Cody Harmon, this is the DH for the Hitmen. Delivery, Higginbottom lets that first pitch go for ball one. Again, just the DH here for the Gillette team. Winner will face Rock Springs later on. Foul tip there, strike one, excuse me. So 1-1 count for Herman. Gotta wonder too, whoever wins this contest, is it gonna be better that you played early, as this one's gonna be hit to left center field. Bartoni will field it. This will be a single for Herman. As he reaches first. That is the first. That's just the second hit for Gillette in this contest. Third hit of the game. Not the third hit of the game. It's at least the second hit for Gillette. This will bring up the top of the order now. Austin Ham struck out his first at bat. 4 pitches. Well, you guy has not seen a ball for him yet. Higginbottom will let that pitch go. Ham will hit it to left field. That goes to third base side. Here's a throw, and did they get him in time? Umpire says safe on third as Herman gets around second. That was a gutsy call, but he's safe. And it's going to be a single reached. I believe you're going to rule that a single, but you reach second on the fielder's choice. And that was a gutsy play. Ward trying to get it to Boyer. Boyer looked like he applied the tag in time, but just the hand probably got on the bag just in time. So runners now on third and second. We see Peyton Gani, I apologize for the name mispronunciation. 6-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Higginbottom will have that. Higginbottom's going to go tag. He didn't get the tag. He'll throw it to Stevenson. He gets the out on home. and he's questioning the call. So the umpire is explaining what was going on. So Herman is out at home, and runners now on the corners. It's going to be a single on the fielder's choice for Peyton Gottney. And Austin Ham sits on third. Higginbotham was running to get the tag. You got to wonder if there was a potential double play opportunity. Lobos only get one out. It's still 2 outs, though, so you only need an out left. But now you're facing Aiden Peterson, 0 of 1 today. And now we have an ejection for Gillette. I believe Cody Herman has been ejected in this game. And now you're going to go to the coaches and explain what the decision was. Okay, so with the ejection, so Cody Herman lowered his head. I'm just trying to get exactly the reasoning for the ejection. So the umpire explaining he lowered his head on Stevenson. It was an intentional thing. It's unsafe, and they do not tolerate it here at the Senior Babe Ruth League. So Herman has to leave the dugout. If Gillette wins this game, he cannot play in the championship game. So you still see the out. Higginbotham will deliver the first pitch against Peterson for strike one. So I just had to get that. Kelly Reese explaining it to me, exactly what happened and what the ejection was for. It delivers. Stevenson doesn't let the steal to second by Gottney go. I mean, he lets him go, but just avoiding the double steal attempt there as Ham sits on third. Here's a 1-1 pitch coming up. Higginbotham delivers. Low for ball two, so in my short time of calling baseball, I've not had an ejection in either Legion or Senior Babe Ruth. And I understand the safety of the players, and that is a big thing in general. That's why you're seeing this game being played in Lander. This one's going to get to Bush. Can he get it there to second? And first he does, and ends the inning. Nice play there by Will Bush to give it off to Sam Bush to end the inning. As we have the side retired. Bottom of the second coming up. Lobos lead 6-5. It's going to be 3-4-5 due up here. We'll step aside after these messages live on KOVE.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletics for more than 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families. Our locally owned clinics offer a wide range of specialties like aquatic, vestibular, and pediatric therapy. On staff, we have specialists certified in dry needling, sports and orthopedic therapy, and a certified hand therapist now seeing patients both in Riverton and Lander. Our women's health specialists can help with everything from incontinence to pre- and postpartum care. Our 6 locations in western Wyoming are all built for physical and aquatic therapy. To find out more or to schedule an appointment, go to FremontTherapyGroup.com.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
It's time to welcome Sutherland.
You're tuned into Lander Lobos Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
What an interesting top of the second we saw as Cody Herman lowered the head and slid in home as Evan Stevenson made the play on the slide to home. He was ruled out and then ejected. As we were trying to figure out the new player coming into the Gillette Hitmen, as Ethan Guzman is now going to be the DH for Gillette. Gotta make sure I get that in here, and wrong team. It'll be Evan Stevenson up to bat for the Lobos as he singled in his first at-bat. Ham will continue to pitch here for Gillette, so we'll see how this goes. This one goes inside for ball one. 1-0 the count for Stevenson. Is now, since they got into the second inning on my score sheet, I got to make sure correct all the innings here. 1-0 delivery. Ham will have that one go outside. Curve attempt, no good. Again, Lobos leading 6-5 here with winner advancing to the championship game. If the Lobos win, we will have that call. Ham delivers. Stevenson check swings. They say he didn't go, and it's going to be a 3-0 count. Ken Rowan, Darius Boyer up next here. Stevenson, first batter here in the bottom of the second. Ham on the mound will deliver from the stretch. That one goes for a strike, so Stevenson sees a pitch now. Just right down the middle. 3-1 the count. 6-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as Gillette was shut out in the second inning. Later will look to put a score on here. Stevenson will wake his way. He thought about making his way, but Stevenson will have to come back and make another attempt in the box. So count comes full after it was 3-1. Ham delivers, will bounce on the ground, and Stevenson will reach on the walk.
To the young. Speech.
So Keaton Rowan, a two-run RBI double.
Say to the downkeepers, the sun slappers, the self-soilers.
In his first at-bat, that's what got the scoring started. Keaton Rowan once again will look to make another good hit here as Stevenson will have a pickoff attempt on him. He stays safe. His pickoff attempt there to first is no good. Was looking for Aiden Peterson, couldn't get the tag in time. Two umpires on the field. You obviously got the home plate umpire, and then you got one who can move kind of everywhere. Stevenson will go to second. Rowan will foul that off. That one looked like inside, and it will be a 0-1 count. Again, Darius Boyer, Nate Childress, the DH, are up next. There's down an 0-1 pitch coming here in a 6-5 ball game. Here's that one, goes low and outside for ball one. The championship game was actually scheduled to be played at around 2, but again, with all of last night's events, weather conditions and playing field conditions have changed plans here, but everything's gone smoothly. We're just still in the bottom of the second, though. Delivers, Rowan ducks, ball 2. No game has gone into the 5th inning so far today. Rowan. And bats right, 2-1 count coming. Ham looking to kind of make this inning short. Stevenson's going second, and Rowan again tips that off for a foul. And it's 2-2. And it's when Stevenson goes, Rowan swung on. That's gonna never know what you can get. I wonder if another attempt will be coming from Stevenson as he keeps stepping his way away from first. Now stays put where he's at. Not a big lead. Now he extends it again by a step. Delivers. Outside. Ball 3. Count goes to full. Rowan again got the scoring started on a 2-run RBI double in the contest. Lobos lead 5-6. Or 6-5, excuse me. Ham delivers. Duck and Rowan will go to first on the walk. 2 straight walks. And you got to wonder with Gillette, what's their pitch count? They're looking for their game changer. And I've not been able to find one, so I don't know how many games exactly they've been able to play this season. Looked in our website and everything. Still haven't been able to find anything. So Ham is 52, is going to be pitching his 52nd. Stevenson will go to third. Here's the throwdown, and he's there in time. And then Rowan will go to second as nobody was paying attention. So Stevenson on third. Now Boyer, if he can, has a chance to bring in 2 runs for the Lobos and extend this lead. What could be 8-5. Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Warriors 1-0 count as the pitch is going to be high for ball 2. Boyer reached on a walk in his first at-bat. Look to get on base somehow again. Either way, you would take anything with Nate Childress is on deck. Count goes to 3-0 now as it hits the dirt. Nobody warming up in the bullpen for Gillette. So nobody warming up. So you got to wonder if your pitch gets changed. If a pitcher gets changed, it might come from the infield or from the field, excuse me, yes. Boyer will wear it down to first as he gets hit by the pitch. And there's the time from the coach. And I think we're going to see a pitching change. We'll see who this is coming from. And it's going to be... We'll find out. We'll step aside, give you guys updates about this upcoming pitcher. You're listening to Lobos Baseball. They lead 6-5 with the bases juiced. Back after this timeout on KOVE.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
The Lander community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Elevate Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander, DuBois, and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
We're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, streaming video on county10.com as well as YouTube and Facebook, as there is quite a few changes that come. Nobody comes out of the dugout. It's just where players are positioned. Austin Ham goes to center field after pitching in the ball game. Up on the pitcher's mound will be Peyton Cotney, and then at shortstop will be what was the center fielder in Tyson Remington, excuse me, or Tyson. I apologize, mispronunciation. Tyson Murdink. Actually at third, I apologize. Going to shortstop is Cole Udrig. So, trying to make sure I get this all changed on my field diagram. 1-0 count, as Childress will see that one go by for strike one, so it makes the count 1 apiece. Childress hit by the pitch. He is the DH in this contest, as that one goes high for ball 2. So on the day for Ham, was 1 full inning. He had 67 pitches, 27 of those resulting in strikes. Pitch goes ball again, makes the count 3-1. We'll see a 3-1 count here. Childress got hit by a pitch on a 2-2 count, so as his at-bat, this one get extended, deliver, swung on. This is going to be going to the shortstop. Ugrick can't get it. Is he going to get to second? He cannot. He's safe, and now he's going to try to get on the bag. Now he does. Coming in is Caden Rowan, and then he is safe now. Well, how about that? As Evan Stevenson scores and Caden Rowan scores, Boyer goes to second, overruns it, and still gets it. Let's check out this replay. That's the wrong replay. Apparently, our replay system did not work. We will get that fixed. I thought we had the replay. Unfortunately, replay decided to not work on that occasion. That would have been a perfect replay to use. Well, we'll try to see if it works when we try to use it again here. What a sequence of events. It is now 8-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, as Childress will reach on the error. First pitch there for Zach Ward is a strike. 0-1 count here. Cotney, as that go by, Boyer's going to advance to third. Is he going to get there? And watch out, as Boyer thought about going home. He does not, though. Runners advance 1 base, and Gillette's starting to have this game get out of hand. Pass pitch by Remington is now Seeing the pitch go by, Boyer advances to third. He stays safe, thought about going home, doesn't elect to. And it's now 8-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Here's Gottney. He'll throw that in for strike 2. So it's a 1-2 count now as that last pitch was a ball. Pitch before was a ball. Lobos are having pretty good showings in these innings, and as the umpire talks to the Crows' desk, in which we are sitting in, trying to make sure the count's right. We're 1-2 on our end as well. He's Gottney, throws the pitch, hits the dirt for ball 2. And we want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day here in Riverton, Wyoming from County 10 and County 10 Sports. Zach Ward right now up to bat. Sees a 2-2 count coming in. Gottney's going to pitch it high for ball 3 to make the count full. The annual Mother's Day tournament hosted by the Lander Lobos. One of their biggest tournaments. They'll also host a Father's Day tournament. Unfortunately, won't be here for the Father's Day tournament as Zach Ward will walk to first base, and once again, if you're watching this, bases are loaded again. And it brings up Zach Ward, or excuse me, not Zach Ward, Sam Bush, who reached on a walk in his first at-bat with the count full. But we are still having no outs in this top or the bottom of the second. Gottney going to deliver the first pitch. Gets just inside for strike 1. So we're going to get Bush, the first baseman, to swing on that one. That was low. Golf swing by Bush makes the count 0-2. Like it was going to be a ball. Bush went for it, had to basically swing it like a golf club, and luckily made contact somehow with that. Gottney's going to pitch the 0-2, and that one just high for ball 1. That one looked pretty good. That was an off-speed pitch. You could tell how off-speed that was, just the arc of it and the time it took. Here's the delivery. And goes outside, and Bush comes back down 2-0, and watch out there. Shoulders was way off, and they had a chance to get him, and he makes that lead. He's almost in the middle between second and third. Ball 3, and again, Sam Bush, the patience he's got showing right now. Patience is paying off as he's came back from an 0-2 count now. 16 pitches for Gottney in the game so far. And this is, again, we're only in the second. Swung on. This one's going to come straight back. That one hits something for sure. We heard that. And somebody catch that. It comes in actually hits the stands, but somebody made the catch. Second catch by a fan today. If this was the Savannah Bananas, that would be an out. It would be. But we don't play Savannah Banana rules. So that one is top of the zone for ball 4. As soon as I say Savannah Bananas, we got a whole conversation about that up here in the deck. So
just an update.
Boyer.
We're on the second inning, but the scoreboard hates me, so it shows we're still in the first.
So we're seeing Boyer come home as there's just some scoreboard difficulties. Childress goes to third, Ward heads to second, and Bush heads to first on his second walk of the ball game. Juan Herrera, this right fielder, up to bat, he struck out on a drop third strike. Gottney will deliver, sees that first pitch for Herrera go by for strike 1. Is Herrera swing on that one, and the count's already 0-2. in the contest. Oh, 0-2 count here for Herrera. As that's going to be a drop third strike, and he's going to go to... Oh, it's going to be ruled out. It was drop third strike, but bases were loaded. So, or no. Well, they say third strike, and now they... Okay, so now they do. I just wanted to clarify because Herrera was about to go bat. Hopes to attend Casper. Goal is to go to Casper College for English after graduation. And speaking of graduation, we can get this pulled up here. We'll actually keep it here for a moment. We'll talk about the graduation part in just a minute. So, Omar Herrera struck out. That's just the first out of the inning, by the way. And bases loaded. Bartoni's going to let that next pitch go by for ball one. 1-1 the count here. 8-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out, 3 on. So bases again are loaded here in the Mother's Day Tournament semifinal. Delivers inside as it bounces off the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 the count here. Bartoni, again, he reached on a hit by a pitch. His last at-bat, that one goes in for ball 3. Bartoni has a 3-1 count now as Rock Springs on the RJFL field to warm up. Here's the delivery. Ball 4 and another run comes in. Nate Childress will score. Bartoni will go to first on the walk. It's now 9-5. And coming up is the top of the order. And once again, I got to fix my scorebook as we're going to see Connor Higginbotham up to bat. We want to remind you guys, County 10 wants to celebrate all the seniors and celebrate your graduate on county10.com. You can submit a graduation and highlight your kid and graduate. This is all made possible by Fluid Pro LLC. Big thanks to them for making this graduation possible. Again, big congratulations to the 2023 class. We will have the live stream of the Lander Valley graduation on Sunday. Lobos will play on a Saturday. We'll have a graduation the day after, so busy day here. We're 2 batters away from being right back to where we started. Higginbotham is that one of those 2. First pitch swung and missed for strike 1. 9-5, or no, excuse me, that is 10-5 now. I am behind on the scoreboard. 10-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Next pitch goes in. Higginbotham watches that go by for strike 2, and Higginbotham already behind on the count 0-2. Higginbotham has walked twice. Swing on. This one goes to right field. It's going to drop. Here's a chance to bring in a couple runs. Ward will score. Here comes another run, and now you got runner going. That's Bartoni sliding to third. He is safe. And what a sequence of events there. So Zach Ward scores. Sam Bush scored. And Caleb Bartoni goes to third. It's a 2-run RBI double for Connor Higginbotham. And right now it's an RBI day for the Lobos of Lander. 12-5 now. We still have 1 out here. And Will Bush is the only batter that hasn't bat in the second so far. First pitch goes by for strike 1. As Bartoni wasn't sure if he was going to go to third. He did, as Higginbotham had already made it to second. Here's Gotney with the pitch. That one's going to be low for ball 1, so 1-1 count, 1 out. 2 on here. Bush playing playing second for this Lobos team like we've mentioned. Delivery, swing. That one's going to be foul, looks like, for strike 2. 1-2 count now. Scoreboard shows 1-0. And it's just not showing. Lobos have scored 6 in this inning. Delivers high for ball 2, or ball 3. No, 2. 2-2. I had my score sheet wrong. We're good now. I also got game changer as well, and it's actually a big help for us play-by-play announcers. Delivers, and that's going to be ball 3. Helps us correct our score sheet, because I also am taking stats. Technology appears to have done the best of me today. 3-2 count here. Counts full. Got 2 on. At second and third. Bartoni sits at third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will be the second out of this inning. As Will Bush not been able to get on base so far. Evan Stevenson up to bat now. Stevenson started the inning off. He walked on a full count. Was able to score. Had a home run yesterday for this Lobos team. A chance to get that first pitch will go in for strike 1. Like we mentioned, the Lander field a little bit bigger than this one. 295 to left and right, 315 dead center. We see Stevenson trying to extend this inning by another hitter. Swung on. This is going to be fouled, but it goes to the third base side. It goes over the fence, and it will hit the dirt road between here and the park. Okay, this baseball field located just across from the middle school and high school. You have the park behind us, where most cars have elected to start parking now. With the amount of foul balls that this tournament today has shown. Here's the delivery. That one goes just outside for ball 1. 1-2 count now. With 2 outs. Stevenson again trying to keep this inning going, as he was the original batter to start this bottom of the second, approaching 350 here in Riverton, Wyoming. Here's the delivery. Swung on. Third base side, fouled again. And it will be once again a 1-2 count here. Stevenson is now in battle mode. He's fighting as Bartoni was looking to go get the foul ball. Not sure if you're really able to do that. I think that would not be the right idea. But Bartoni elects to just hold off on it and go back to third. Now he will lead off. Stevenson battling a 1-2 count. 12-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Gani delivers and will go low for ball 2 as Stevenson evens the count, but he's still 2 balls away from getting on if that was to be the case. If Lander holds this, we'll go to the championship game. Swung on. This is going to get to the third baseman. Here's a delivery to first and gets him in time. And they're not going to say the score count or the run counts. And it will be 12-5 going to the top of the third. Lobos holding on as they score another 6. We'll step aside. Be back after these messages on KOVE.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way to Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or WindRiverInternet.com.
Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today.
You're tuned into Lander Lobos Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
Back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming online on county10.com, as well as our YouTube and Facebook pages. Lobos put up another 6 runs, Score is 12-5 as we go to the top of the third. And I got to think we're starting to approach this hour 40-minute mark. If I'm not mistaken, we're only like we said, we're only in the top of the third. It's going to be the 4, 5, 6 hitters due up here. Tyson, Murdick, Talon, Remington, Keaton, and Craig are due up here for the Lobos, or not the Lobos, the Gillette team in this contest. The inning for Gillette ended on a throwdown from Stevenson. Kane Ronan, who made the tag on a steal, as Peyton Gottney was caught on second. So due up here, again, like we said, Tyson Murdick will hit here for Gillette. Walked in his first at-bat. Higginbotham will continue to pitch here for Lander. And live here in Riverton, Wyoming. 12-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, top of the third. Higginbotham delivers the first pitch. It goes side on. This will be hit. Boyer will pick it up, launch it over to Bush. Can he get it there in time? And it does. That's the first out. Boyer making the play there. You're seeing the nice play there. Just picks it up, delivers it. Just the routine 5-3 out. If you're a basketball fan, it's not, and 76ers fan, doesn't look too promising. Only 10 points in the third quarter, as I just saw the report. Due up now is Talon Remington, the catcher. Higginbotham will deliver, goes high for ball one. So 1-0 count here, one out just like that. The Lobos defense coming into play. His last time out, they only faced 5 batters. Really not even 5 batters, as one was a throwdown. Fouled off there for strike one as Talon Remington reached on the error in his first at-bat all the way in the first inning. You think it doesn't feel like that long ago, but like we said, it's kind of been a run-scoring frenzy type of day. Rock Springs put up 15-plus runs. If I'm not mistaken, I think they scored 17, as Remington will swing that on for strike two. Cheyenne put quite a few up, more than 15 runs, I know for a fact. Now the count sits 1-2. Can they get 2 outs like that? Are we potentially seeing something here in this inning? It's 3:53 here in Riverton. Sidearm delivery. Going to be hit off, and is going to be continuing to be a 1-2 count. Still one out here. Higginbotham has done himself a pretty good day of pitching. After that first inning, he's kind of limited his pitch count. It's only 61st pitch coming up here. 1-2. Higginbotham goes again for the sidearm, and it's going to be fouled backwards for a 1-2 count. Again, the Lobos have done a pretty good job. I mean, after the first, they really haven't played much defense. They've just been staying on offense quite a bit. There's the second ball on the count. It's now a 2-2 count. (12-5), 2-2 count. Higginbotham delivers. Strike three, caught looking. There's the backwards K for Connor Higginbotham, as that is just his second strikeout of the contest. As Lander continues here at Higginbotham, if they can, Lander will just have one pitcher in this contest. They had one yesterday and the day before. One in both games yesterday. As you see, Caden Craig hit this one up. Bartoni is underneath it and will make the play for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. As the Lobos are in the bottom of the third coming up here. As the Lobos will see Caden Rowan, Darius Boyer, and Nate Childress due up after this timeout on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
I hold up wide left. They don't have any.
Ensuring you never forget your best memories, but also protecting your future adventures. Tyler Watson and State Farm is a proud supporter of the current and future Riverton Wolverine.
Wide right, McGuffey back to pass, shows the ball, throws again, looking in the end zone is DeVries. Touchdown, baby!
Find us on our website at ensuringriverton.com or stop by our office at 618 East Washington Avenue to discuss protecting your future. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or Wind River.
You're tuned into Lander Lobos Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
Well, I just checked time-wise, and Lobos are up to bat. The time is right now about 4 minutes until that time limit is reached. And Lobos will bat regardless because they got to give Gillette the chance to get 3 outs here. So Lander will bat. It'll be Caden Rowe and Darius Boyer and Nate Childress due up here. If the score stays, we are going to have Lander go to the championship game where that will not be a time limit. It will be a full 7-inning game or 10 before 4, or 10 after 4, excuse me. We get set here for the next batter for the Lobos. They are right now going to make sure we're on the bottom of the third. Caden Rowan, 2-run RBI double, walked. His last at-bat will take a big swing there for strike 1. So it will be 0-1 count here to start for Rowan. And I do believe we actually have a new pitcher as that next one goes in for strike 2. We do have a new pitcher. I just noticed coming in to pitch for Gillette is Aiden Peterson. He is a left-handed pitcher. He'll deliver the 0-2 count, and he'll get it for strike number 3 as Rowan will swing and miss on that one. Early 1-0, or early 1 out here as Darius Boyer is now up. Boyer hit by a pitch, walked, has scored twice though in this contest. Here's the delivery, and Darius Boyer has just thrown strikes. Brought him in, and he's just making the deliveries count. Here is the 0-1 count. That first ball is, as soon as I say he's delivered just strikes, throws a ball. Nate Childress up next. Seth Ward is in the hole. Lander looks like they will be playing in the championship game against Rock Springs. So now it's a 1-2 count as Warriors swung on that one. Here's the delivery. High as the cap falls off for ball 2. You know you throw it hard when the cap falls off. Aiden Peterson throwing some hard pitches. Goes that outside, count goes to full. So County will go to shortstop. Ulrich will go back to third. You're going to see Tyson go back to center field. I'm just going to make sure I get all of the adjustments correct. Here's a delivery. Swung on. This is going to go to right field. It's right there for the out. They make it. It drops. Boyer's going to stay safe. Is he going to try to go 2? No, he's going to back up and touch first again. And Boyer will get on the single. It was an attempt at the catch. Wasn't able to corral it, so could be a reach on error. Still got 1 out. We'll have a full 7-inning game here in the championship. Nate Childress reached on there in his last at-bat. Got hit by the pitch in the first. Delivers. Check swing. They're going to say he went for strike 1. Looks like it broke the plane, so give him the strike there. 0-1 count, 1 on. As Boyer gets on. Trying to see if it was via the error or they do say error. Here's delivery. Once again, cap falls off. It'll be ball 1 as it goes low. So we'll have a intermission between these games, and we are going to take this stream off, and we will have the championship games. That one goes in for straight 2, so we will make a new stream for this one saying the championship game. It will be against Rock Springs. So it looks like Lander will take this one because of the time limit. 1-2 the count. 12-5 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Goes Dirt, makes that ball 2. 2-2 the count here now. For Childress. Getting reached on the error on a 3-1 count. Peterson checks first with Boyer on. Delivers now. That one swung off and foul. That one could go to the middle school. That one was hidden. Was making that way. Remaining at a 2-2 count now. Childress on a 2-2 count. Delivers inside. Ball 3 makes the count full. Again, we'll see how championship game works and how this goes for the Lobos as they have put on a show today, delivering the 3-2, ball 4, and will advance the runners. Warrior will go to second. Childress goes to first. It will bring up Zach Ward for Lander. Ward reached on an error in the first, walked in the the second. I should correct myself there. Here's the delivery. That one's going to be strike one. So 1-0 or 0-1 the count now. 1 out and 2 on. That one goes outside but gets the zone for strike 2. Got one in scoring position on second. Boyer stands there. Childress hanging out on first. And he'll take a lead off. He's going to take a pretty good lead. As Peterson delivers, fouled off, and on the road, Carr was on the way to the baseball, does not get hit though, makes the stop beforehand. So nice job on the Carr to not get hit there. So now 0-2, or we stay on 0-2, excuse me. We're fighting here now. Peterson will check second from the stretch and just outside. That could have gone either way between ball or strike. 1-2. Peterson once again checks second. Doesn't even check first. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Zach Ward will strike out. Bring up Sam Bush, 2 outs. As Bush walked twice today, the first and second. Gillette will look to end things here. Here's the delivery, goes outside. Catcher Talon will step out. Makes the count 1-0. Remington try to get the catch. This one popped. He takes off the catcher's mask and looks like it hits the top of the press box. And doing talk about foul balls, but I think they got enough balls down there. Umpire checks time. I think they're going to try to end this one. I think they're going to let the 2 outs play on as that first pitch will go in for strike 1. 2-1 count now. Two on, 2 outs, and 2 on. Peterson delivers. Could go outside for ball 2. Time was between these 2 games is about 20 minutes. At least checking with everybody. And we will stop this stream, get the next stream set up. As delivery goes up, this pops up straight back again. And this one goes over the press box. 2-2 count for Sam Bush. Rock Springs continues to warm up on the RJFL field. Bush looks back, talks to somebody in the fan area. Pretty good showing for everybody here. Here's the next delivery. Swung on, popped up. This is going to go Lobos' side as third base. Hits the shed over there. And Sam Bush continues the battle here. Again, live here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, Lander, Wyoming. Streaming online on County 10's YouTube, Facebook, and our website, county10.com, under the Sports Live Stream tab. Peterson will check second. Boyer stands on. This one's going to hit the dirt. Nobody will go. Count goes full. I think the umpire just said after this batter, I think they're going to call it after this batter. Full count here, 3-2. 2 outs. Deliver, swung on. This is going to go to left center field. Boyer's got a chance to score. This is going to have an opportunity to bring Childress to third, and now you have a RBI double. An RBI double from Sam Bush as Boyer scores. Childress gets to third, and Bush goes to second. And I think they just called game. And they do. Game called as the Lander Lobos will win with a final of 13-5. And they will play Rock Springs for the Mother's Day Championship game. We're going to step aside, give you guys a quick Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. You're listening to Lander Lobos Baseball on KOVE.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student-athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
It's time now for the Bailey Tire and Auto Postgame Show on County 10's YouTube page and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
Back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM. Streaming online at county10.com. This is the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. Lander Lobos getting a win with a final of 13-5. We're going to make this real quick because we got to get everything ready to go for the next game. 13-5 your final as the Lander Lobos scored 6 in the first, 6 in the second. They scored 1 in the third. Actually, that would be the final score, as that one came off an RBI double from Sam Bush. Player of the game, man, you can really give this to quite a few people. Connor Higginbottom pitched the entire game. He was able to get a 2-run RBI double. So let's give it to Connor Higginbottom today for our Lander Medical Player of the game. So Lander Lobos now will play against Rock Springs, the Rock Springs Spartans, for the championship at about 4:30, I think is what we heard here. So they're going to get this field chalked up. We're going to give you guys a more in-depth Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show after the championship game. We're going to get everything set up here. We'll be back after these messages live on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. We're going to send it back to the studio for just a moment, and we'll be back here live on KOVE.